Good. Another day. Got a chance to get better. Got a chance to be around the guys. Doing good.
What'd you see out of your guys in the scrimmage on Saturday?
I saw some good things. I saw some good things and bad things. Would have been the first scrimmage. You expect some penalties. We had a lot of penalties there with the refs being out there, but I thought overall it was a good scrimmage. I thought it was a good scrimmage we all can learn from. It's a good teaching scrimmage for our guys, and we're going to take our time and really watch that film. Our guys had a day off yesterday, so today we're going to go back and watch that film some more and learn from a lot of our mistakes and also learn from some of the good things that we did, because we did a lot of good things as well.
Was there anything that kind of stood out, good versus bad, right when you were watching it and taking some time?
Well, the bad, again, those penalties just drive you crazy, when they happen. But I was also excited how we bounced back from those penalties. We didn't let it just kill us, Some of those penalties could be drive-stopping penalties, but our guys stayed focused and was able to bounce back and make plays after that. So I thought that was a good thing. Our guys bounced back from a little adversity.
Do you feel like you learned anything you didn't know about going into that scrimmage? Good or bad?
Not necessarily. I kind of expected it was going to be again, those penalties. I expect those things to happen. But I was just really excited just how our guys went out and executed it, and then just respond when they did do something bad. That's always important, and it was great to see those guys respond to that.
What have you seen from the quarterbacks behind Justin so far in camp?
They're young, not much experience, but they're getting better each and every day, and I'm excited. I've been really impressed again with Braxton and Taylor. I've been really impressed with Taylor, just how he's going about it, and just this kid out there just having fun. It's good to see. It's not in some of those guys go out there and they want to do so well that they put so much pressure on themselves that they can't perform. And Taylor's not that kind of guy. He's out having fun and just run around and let her rip. It's good to see.
Is it nice to have a guy that mature? He's graduated, just got married. He's kind of been through this many times.
It is, and it's great to have someone like that, not just from a football standpoint, but just dealing with the younger guys. He's great with that and interacting with all the guys and helping some of the younger guys through. And then from a football standpoint, it's great that he's got some experience, and so that helps.
What's the dynamic with Dante, bringing him here and then working with Royce the first year? He said he wasn't sure originally how Royce would work because he'd accomplished so much, but he said Royce has kind of learned from him. How have they been able to teach and work together on a one-year deal?
I think Dante does a great job of relating to the guys, and he's coached some good backs before, and I think Dante really understands the game of football. He understands offensive line play and blocking, and you'll be amazed with how many college kids that don't understand those things. And so I think that really helps Royce, and I'm seeing a difference in him just from a running wise, where you can tell he really understands what the line is about to do and who they're supposed to block, and he does a great job of setting up those blocks. But I think Dante does a great job with all those backs of making them understand that, not just telling them, hey, you get the ball and run this way, but here's who they're going to block. This is how we should run the play, and then expect for them to do that every single time.
He's a totally different back than you had in Marlon. Is that interesting for you to come in and suddenly you inherit a back who's kind of – Marlon was more kind of the home run type guy, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, now Royce has some speed now. I mean, this fall camp he looked faster than he was in the spring.
Okay.
So it's actually pretty cool to have a guy that's big and strong that can run someone over, but also can run away from people too. So that's good to see. And I said it before, and Royce reminded me a lot of Toby Gerhardt. And Toby was a great back, and we all know Royce is a great back.
Toby Gerhardt should have won the Heisman back in the day, shouldn't he?
Yes, he should have. I don't know who was voting, but that was so wrong. So wrong. I just saw the classic Notre Dame-Stanford game yesterday, actually, and the game that he had, a big-time game that really helped him get there. But I think we all know he should have won that. That was wrong.
What would a healthy Royce mean for your team this year?
It'd be huge. A healthy football team would be really good, you know. But for Royce to be healthy, I think if he's healthy, we can see the Royce that we all know. You know, the one that came on the scene as a freshman, and it'll be great to see him leave the scene the same way he came in. You know, and I think that's his expectation, and that's our expectation as well.
Can you tell kind of through the scrimmages and through the fall so far that the ground game might be the strong point of this team?
Well, I think the ground game has always been the strong point of Oregon football, you know, and I don't see that being any difference, you know. And I think if you look at any winning football team out there, especially championship football team, they do a great job of running the football, you know. So I don't think you'll see much different from that standpoint. We have some really good backs, you know. We have a good offensive line, and we gotta utilize those guys.
We've seen a lot of focus on team building. Is there anything that the coaches have done specifically outside of that to get to know each other?
Oh yeah, we've done the same thing that we asked our players to do. You know, we asked our players to be around each other, and we asked our coaches the same. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen some Twitter feeds back in the spring of our coaches, Coach Levitt, Coach Cristobal, Coach Arroyo, and Coach Kelly, and all those guys going out and having ice cream together. You know, I thought that was pretty cool, you know. But we don't ask our players to do anything that we won't do. You know, I really think that's important, that if we're going to ask them to do something, that they see us doing the same thing. And I think when they see that, then that's when they buy into the things that we're asking them to do. So, and it's part of one team. You know, we all one team, and we all got to be together and going in the same direction.
Last week you said it was a practice period of going over your first week's practices. What is this week going to entail?
Well, we going to continue to go with situation and then really understand those situations better and get our guys to understand the plays that we're going to run in those certain situations. And I think that's important to where we're not just calling plays, but there's certain plays that we're going to run in certain situations. We need our guys to understand that as well.
Have you been able to get home, Willie?
Yeah, actually, I got home before my dad passed, which was awesome, and we got a chance to spend some time together, and that was really good. And like always, he always said he was proud of me, and I plan on continuing to make him proud. I know he's up there watching on a 100-yard screen TV, HD, watching over us. And he's going to be proud and cheering the Ducks on. So,
how hard is it when you're so excited about this job and what you're doing to also compartmentalize when something like that happens in the middle of what I assume is an exciting time for you with fall camp?
It's tough, you know, but it makes it easy when you're around the guys, you know, around the players, and having fun and with those guys. And you know, I spend time myself every morning and talk to Pops. And be ready to roll.